Second to none and the been number one.
Yo man, what is what's up? This is Yebba Omari, second to none, always been a man, always been king, always been the biggest nigga, the biggest problem, the biggest stupid thing, you understand me? And today we are reacting to why 90% of women file for divorce. And dog, before you even get to this one, it gets even interesting. By only the title of the video, it gets interesting. Of this one, divorce attorney exposes the bitter reality of marriage in 2025. Bro, like, understand this one. Why 90% of women file for divorce? Why is it only women, dog? Brothers are not filing for divorces, it's only women. But then, hey, dog, around that, we are reacting to that today. Why 90% of women file for divorce? Divorce attorney exposes the bitter reality of marriage in 2025. The video is from the Desirable Truth, so let's get right into it. It's crazy, dog. See these dollies, bro. Like, dollies, dog. Oh.
What's your age?
32.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a divorce lawyer.
As a divorce lawyer, would you say that divorces are initiated most by men or by women?
Women, 90% of the time.
Why is that the case?
I think that they yap with their friends, and I think they get real frustrated where guys are like, I'll get to it tomorrow. And I think the women just get in their heads and they're like, all right, I'm done.
So it's the woman.
Oh, dog. Like, now I thought of it, dog. Sometimes it's not a thing of your dolly wanna break up with you or your wife wanna break up with you. Thing is the people that she hangs around with. They influence her to do that crazy.
Women who are sabotaging their own relationships?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of it is that they're getting with their girlfriends, they're angry, they just get frustrated, and they have a lot of people in their ears. And I think they just want to,
What the? Dog. Wait. Besides like what's happening around here, the divorce lawyer and this brother right here. Dog, like, is this dolly's dicer ring? Or is it her car?
they're done, they're done.
But surely, as a woman, you shouldn't tolerate any and everything in a relationship.
Definitely not at all, but I feel like things build up really easily with people, and they're talking about it more, where you're like pissed off and you get kind of over it quickly.
But how long have you been a divorce attorney?
Probably like since 2016 I've been practicing, and then 2017 officially barred.
So being that you've been in the field for 8+ years, do you think that marriage is outdated now?
I don't know about outdated, but it's more acceptable to get divorced, right? Because like we're seeing it a lot more. It's not taboo. So it's changed.
Do you think that sexless marriages can work?
No, and 100%, every single time. I mostly work for men, so every single time they're in a consult with me, I'm always hearing, I haven't had sex in 10 years, I haven't had sex in 5 years, I haven't had sex in 15 years, and I'm like, here we go again, the sex talk.
Dog, I don't know, bro. Like, dog, like, I don't understand this dolly's, dog. Me personally, like, it's like how men are described, dog. Like, a lot of people like are saying that men are very simple, dog. All they want is to chow, then bash at you, then you live nice. You understand? So, dog, why do dollies don't want to give the broilers the bombs, dog? Why do dollies don't want to give the broilers the bombs so that the broilers can be happy, dog?
Every single time. So it's like you need to make sure you're doing it like 3 to 4, I would say like 3. 2, sometimes you want to go like 2 times, 2 to 3, but it really should be like 4. 2 to 4 times is ideal.
So a lack of sex in these marriages is the most common theme that you're seeing when they end.
Yeah, because it's connected to more of that. It's not just physical. It's like, all right, well, if you're not into someone and you're disgusted by them and you're pissed off at them, you're not going to be having sex with them, right? Because you're going to be unattracted to them, you're going to be irritated, and you're not going to be into them. So you're not going to be banging them.
So why do you think people stay in these relationships for so long?
I I think they stay in it just because it's comfortable and it's easy and it's really hard. This is a marriage is a breakup on steroids. Like if you're gonna get a divorce, it's not just like I'm moving my shit out, bye-bye. It's like if there's kids involved, forget about it.
Like, bro, like imagine you want me to shatter you just so that I can blow with you, then we be broilers inside the pussy. Nah, dog. Nah. I shattered you so that I can scave anytime I want to scave. I can't shatter you, then we be broilers inside the pussy. Nah, dog. It's not possible.
It's like your whole life is upended. It's a major decision.
Because of dog, you have to understand this thing, dog. Me, I scave you as a dolly, ne? You as a dolly, what do you want? You want the coins. You understand? So I give you the coins, then I scave. You understand? Hence I told you, like, broiler, that's like, even the dollies who are in the marriage, dog, like, it's a thing of, let's make it official. You are buying official. You see those relationships, you see those marriages, dog, like, where like, anything, like, it's money involved. Like, me, I'm a housewife, you have to work for me. Dog, those kind of marriages are like, stay at home, yeah, I'm buying from you, but then we have to make it official. I'm buying officially from you. You are staying at Bozy, you are cleaning, you are cooking, you are doing everything. Me, I'm getting these coins. You understand?
Family's affected, your life is affected, half your crap is gone. So it's a little bit tougher than with just a simple breakup.
When a couple goes through a divorce, what's the process typically entail?
Someone has to file, first and foremost, someone's got to file. So you got to fill out the paperwork, file it with the court, and then you've got to serve someone, or they have to sign something saying they've gotten it. So either you have a random stranger who's hired by a service, or you have someone that you know go and hand them the paperwork, which is always awkward. Or you can tell them, hey, I'm going to divorce you, and you're going to sign this document saying you've received this, which is always awkward.
So wait, they don't send a sheriff out to serve them, or?
You can't, like some people will do that where you can get a constable, but it's not a sheriff. If there's a restraining order, you can get a sheriff to do it.
Okay.
That's a whole nother.
So they sign that, then what happens?
Then they have in California, they've got 30 days to file a response. In Massachusetts, where I'm also barred, like they can just respond. So someone has to respond to it and say, all right, yeah, I want a divorce too, and this is what I want to do. And it's a simple paperwork.
So party A agrees for the divorce, and so does party B. Does that mean?
This is, dog, like, this is actually like, it's educational, dog. It's educational. It's teaching you, boy, as those who want to shatter, dog. Like, if you want to shatter, dog, I think this video is mainly made for you. Like, if you want to get yourself, like, into a marriage. Me, personally, dog, nah, boy, I don't want to get myself into that thing, dog, because of now, like, now things, marriages are built like businesses now.
That they're officially divorced and that's fun, or?
No, I wish. It'd make things a lot easier, but no, you got to go through this whole rigmarole. All right, well, what do you have? Show me your paperwork for the past. Show me your bank accounts. Show me your credit card statements. Show me everything. I want to see what your financial assets are. So you got to break it down each person, which causes problems, right? Because someone's on OnlyFans, you're seeing it in their bank account. Because unlike, Ashley Madison, they used to hide it as American Bank. OnlyFans just says straight up OnlyFans. They have no shame with their billing. So you start seeing these kind of charges and you go, all right, well, we need to do more. I got to look into this.
You'd be like, dog, you want the divorce? Okay, me, I want to share off your OnlyFans money then. Come on. You see those toast that you're buying, that you are selling there, those, the nyash that you are selling there, everything that you are selling there, me, I want half of it, dog. Me, I want all those profits, though, because of me, I keep out the money so that I can shatter you. You understand? You decided to go to the internet and show off whatever you're showing off so that you be selling it online. Dog, me, I want half of that money then.
What else have you done? Have you gone to hotels? I want to see more bank statements. Take me back 5 years.
And so this can expose more infidelity in a relationship.
Yeah, and problems. So it's like, all right, now you're doing a deep dive, and now you're starting to snoop through stuff, and you've got some problems.
Okay. But after that process is done with the financial assets and looking at that, is it just the man had... So after that part's done, is it the man has made 100K and the girl makes 50K, so the girl gets 25 from the man, or what?
No, then you're going to be looking at a whole complicated state-by-state calculation of, all right, how long were you married? Who paid what? Who's doing what? Who can earn what? Like, so now you're looking at all the potential of that, and you're going to get a crazy calculation. And if you're married for a decent amount of time, you're going to get some spousal support. If you're, like, say the guy's paying all the bills, woman's at home. The guy's going to pay up. He's going to be paying a good amount, and it's going to be for, in California, if it's less than 10 years, he'll be paying half the length of the marriage. Massachusetts, you go, you know, it goes to 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20. It doesn't go, it's more regulated, but just depends.
Being a divorce lawyer for 8 years, are you for prenups or are you against them?
Prenups are amazing. I'm a big fan of prenups. When some of my friends get married, instead of giving them a blender, I give them a prenup because it's a lot more useful, and I just do it for free and set it up, and I know the relationships, you know what to put in there, and it's great. So prenups, and you have a roadmap, basically what you're going to do. You can save like 50K on average if you have a prenup, like easily, because you already say you divide this, do that, and you can put like, you can put future stuff in there. So a vacation home, okay, I have no vacation home right now.
Doc, like, what happened to marriage, Doc? Like, do you, like, if you brothers read the Bible, Doc, if you had great grandparents, marriage was different that time compared to now, Doc. Like, what's happened to the relationships, like the new age, these relationships that are going on? Like, you date now, 2 months down the line is shy, you get another one, 3 months down the line is shy. Like, we move. And the marriages now, Doc, it's like marriage now. I feel like a lot of dollies who are like showing their lives on the internet and living their lives on the internet. The minute they get married, it's like all of a sudden this person was an influencer, then jiggy, she's married. 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, divorce. It's like, boy, like for dollies now, marriage is like a business idea for them. Okay, I'm an influencer now. Okay, I do have brand deals, I get the brand deals, but then if I can shut that poel for 6 months, a year, then I divorce him. If I can marry that poel 6 years, 6 months, then I divorce him. I'll get half of his money, half of his asset. Clean. She's secured for life. You feel? Like, Doc, like, I just wonder, like, what's the difference? Like, what's happening, Doc? What changed so much into this world? Maybe, like, is it money, Doc, that keeps on changing people's mindsets, Doc? Like, even sacred things, Doc, they're no longer sacred now. It's like, boy, we dollar in them, Doc. We just dollar in them, Doc. Like, brothers, do you know, Doc, like, how marriage is sacred, Doc? Do you know how them divorce is sacred, Doc? A lot of things are sacred, Doc, but then in this generation, boy, we just dollar in things, Doc. Just dollar in things.
You put in the prenup, and you can divide your vacation home, or say you have a business, divide your business a certain way. You do certain things.
But if prenups are so simple, why are so many women against it?
Because they want as much as they can get, obviously. I mean, you're not going to go to someone and say, hey, you want half my, like, can I give you half the amount you're supposed to get? Who would take that deal? Not many people. So it's not a very appealing thing. It's like going to someone who's ordering a sandwich and said, let me give you half the sandwich. Who's going to eat that sandwich? You want the full sandwich.
And what's the biggest misconception you've noticed when it comes on to divorces?
I don't think they're as taboo as they need to be. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's so bad, and it's like ruins your whole life. It doesn't. I think like there's a lot of times where people find their second loves, and that seems to be really amazing, and they seem so much more happier and balanced.
Yes, Dog, man, I'm telling you, Dog. Get a dolly who already got her life together. Let that sink. Get a dolly who's already got her life figured out. You understand? Because of now, you're peeping into the future, you're peeping into the next level, you're peeping into the next coming years. You feel? Like you're peeping into that level, Dog. Because if you get the one who got nothing, dog, when you marry her, when you decide to vie, she wants 50% of whatever you made. And you check her side, she never made a thing, dog.
So it shouldn't be as taboo, and that's a misconception.
Have you ever had to represent a client over multiple marriages?
Yeah, and every single time I'm like, don't do it, man, don't do it. Can you get a prenup? Can you do something? And I have like multiple clients that are like, all right, here we go again. I just tell them don't do it, and they just do it. And I'm like, all right, see you soon.
Are you single?
No, I'm married.
How long have you been married?
About 5 years.
So how does your job make you view your relationship with him?
Just like more, you're looking out a little bit more. You're like, all right, I need to maybe work on things a little bit more. You see stuff that's alarming. And when you're dating as a divorce lawyer, it gets a little crazy, right? Because you're like, all right, let me see how he is angry. Let me see how he is when he's sad. Let me make sure I go through a major event before I commit. Let me see how it is living with this person. So you have to be more aware.
So would you say that mentally it still puts a strain on your relationship, or it's just as easy as like working at a 9 to 5?
Wouldn't say with the strain. I think it makes it stronger because you know what not to do. Basically, you're like, all right, if I do this, this might be a problem, because you see so many guys complain about like, my wife didn't do this, my wife didn't do that, and that bothered me. So I make sure not to do those things.
Yo, dog, that was actually like educational, dog. Like that was like even me, dog, I learned. Because of now we having things only on the internet, like dollies are just getting married for the sake of they want to be in marriage and get half of whatever Paul I have. You understand? So now, like, since I got this video, dog, and listen closely, I understand it. I'm like, okay, this thing is like, it's no longer marriage, it's no longer like a sacred thing, it's no longer like a beautiful thing, it's just another business idea. Let me work on myself as a dolly, be as beautiful as I can, like be all materialistic as I can, so that I can get attention of a certain bracket in this world. I can be able to get inside a certain bracket based on how I look, how I treat myself, how I present myself. And then I get married to this other person, this other poela who got these coins. And then down the line, I divorce him. I got money, then I can start doing my thing. And bro, like, it's even crazy to a point whereby other dollies are just getting in marriages. Divorce, marriage, divorce, marriage, divorce, marriage, divorce. It's a business idea. It's like a way of living now, dog. You see how crazy it is. But other than that, please keep on subscribing and liking and sharing. Peace and love.